We have completed 6 topics till now. Okay, today is the last topic. Okay, that is mobile high gain antennas. According to syllabus, the topic is about mobile high gain antennas. But in your previous papers, roof mounted antennas and glass mounted antennas are also mentioned. Okay, even though these two antennas are out of syllabus, I am explaining these things because roof mounted antennas and glass mounted antennas are given in your previous question papers. Okay. Anyway, the topic for today's class is about mobile antennas. In the roof mounted antennas we will discuss, glass mounted antennas we will discuss, and then lastly mobile high gain antennas. Okay. So first one about, so what do you mean by mobile antennas? Okay. If the question is asked like mobile antennas, you can write about these antennas. What are the types of mobile antennas means, you can answer these things. Anyway, the requirement of a mobile antenna is an omnidirectional antenna. Why? Because it can be located as high as possible from the point of reception. Not only with respect to reception, omnidirectional means surrounding 360 degrees. Okay. So we can receive the signal from any direction. That's why the reception antennas, that is the mobile antennas, we will use is not directional antennas but only omnidirectional antennas. Because we may receive the signal from any direction, not a specific direction. Right? So the requirement of mobile, there is a motor vehicle mounted. Let us consider the motor vehicle a car. Okay, a car has an antenna. Okay, some cars have a dome on the top of the car and the side of the mirror. There will be some antennas. Okay, so antenna, requirement of mobile antenna is an omnidirectional antenna. We are using the mobile antennas are the omnidirectional antennas only. That can be located as high as possible from the point of reception. Okay, means inside the user will be there with the mobile on his hand. The top of the car or the respective motor vehicle, the reception antenna will be there for receiving the better signal, quality signal. So, however, the physical limitation of antenna height on the vehicle restricts this requirement. Okay, even though we want to put the receiving antenna at very high, but there is a physical constraint with respect to the mobile user in the car height, vehicle height. Okay, so due to this physical limitation of antenna height on the vehicle restricts this requirement. So due to this limitation, it is not possible to locate the antenna at very height from the user because there is a physical restriction. That's the point indicates. Next, third, generally the antenna should at least clear the top of the vehicle. Means it must be at least placed, okay, at the top of the vehicle. The surrounding must be very clear. The patterns for two types of mobile antennas are as shown in figure. So there are the two types of mobile antenna patterns. Okay. So figure A represents the antenna pattern, that is a omnidirectional antenna pattern with respect to roof mounted 3 dB antenna and quarter wave antenna. Roof mounted quarter wave antenna. Don't worry about what is meant by roof mounted. Roof mounted means the antenna which is placed on the roof of the respective car or the respective motor vehicle. Right. Next, second one is with respect to roof mounted quarter wave antenna and window mounted and glass means glass mounted antenna. Okay. So these are the antenna patterns. Next one, what is meant by a roof mounted antenna? Okay. So this is nothing but a mobile unit indication on a roof consisting of an antenna. This is nothing but a roof mounted antenna. So the antenna pattern of a roof mounted antenna is more or less uniformly distributed around the mobile unit when measured at an antenna range in free space as shown in figure. I repeat, antenna patterns of roof mounted antenna pattern of a roof mounted antenna is more or less uniformly distributed around the vehicle. Okay, uniformly distributed around the vehicle when measured at an antenna range in free space. Okay, which is shown in figure. Next, not only that, the 3 dB high gain antenna shows a 3 dB gain over the quarter wave antenna. This is with respect to figure. Okay. This is with respect to figure pattern which I have shown previously. The 3 dB high gain antenna shows a 3 dB gain over the quarter wave antenna. However, the gain of the antenna used at the mobile unit must be limited to 3 dB. Okay. With respect to, if it is a cell site antenna, transmitting antenna, it may be 3 dB, 6 dB, 8 dB. But with respect to mobile antenna, the gain of the antenna used at the mobile unit must be limited to 3 dB only. That is the point mentioned here, because the cell site antenna is rarely as high as the broadcasting antenna. The cell site antenna is very high and need to cover a larger distance, and it has a more dB. Okay, 3 dB, 6 dB, 8 dB like that. But with respect to mobile antenna, the maximum limited to only 3 dB. So the mobile antenna with a gain of more than 3 dB can receive only a limited portion of total multipath signal. So if its a gain is more than 3 dB, it will receive a limited portion of the signal as measured under out of sight condition. If it is measured out of sight condition, okay, you know what is meant by line of sight, which can be seen. Out of sight, which we can't see, not in the sight range. Okay, this is about roof mounted antenna. Second one is about glass mounted antenna. So what do you mean by glass mounted antenna? Okay, which is mounted on the glass of a car. Which is mounted on the glass of a car. So no need to drill a hole into the vehicle. Okay, in order to for the respect to reception or respect to transmission, right? Both. Okay, not only reception. There is an antenna on the mounted on a car. It is not only for reception. It is for transmission too. So there are many kinds of glass mounted antennas. Okay, so energy is coupled through the glass. Therefore, there is no need to drill a hole. Energy is coupled through a glass. So there is no need to drill a hole. So, however, some energy is dissipated and passes through the glass. So, the antenna height gain range is 1 to 3 dB. 1 to 3 dB depending on the operating frequency. Less than 3 dB only. Okay, limited to 3 dB. I have already mentioned in the previous topic. Okay. So, the position of the glass mounted antenna is always lower than that of the roof mounted antenna. Okay, roof means on the top of the car. Okay, glass mounted means below the roof mounted antenna only. The position of the glass mounted antenna is always lower than the roof mounted antenna. Generally, there is a 3 dB difference between these two types of antennas. So, also glass mounted antennas cannot be installed on shaded glasses. The glass must be clean. Okay, shaded glasses found in some motor vehicles, because this type of glass has a high metal content. So high metal content means more loss of signal exists. Okay. So this is about glass mounted antennas. Next, about high gain antennas, mobile high gain antennas. Okay. So in the directional antenna, with respect to in the directional antenna, the antenna beam pattern is suppressed horizontally. So this is just a comparison. That is, in a directional antenna system, the antenna beam is suppressed horizontally, but in a high gain antenna system, high gain antenna, it is suppressed vertically. This is the difference. Not only that, not to apply either a directional antenna or a high gain antenna for reception. For the reception, not to apply a directional antenna or a high gain antenna for reception in a radio environment, we must know the origin of the signal. We must know from where the signal is coming, but we can't exactly estimate, because we are a mobile user. We are dealing with respect to mobile unit. We will be moving, and we can get the signal from at any point or at any direction. So in a mobile data environment, the scattered signals arrive at the mobile unit from every direction with equal probability. That is why a omnidirectional antenna must be used. I said this point we have discussed previously only. Anyway, we are discussing again. The scattered signals also arrive from different elevation angles. Okay, not only at different directions, and the received signals, the reception will get from different elevation angles too. So, there are two types to test. Okay. So there are two types of test. One is the line of sight condition. Second one is the out of sight condition. So what is the gain in a line of sight condition? What is the gain in an out of sight condition? So go through this, some studies there. In Lee and Brandt study, the transmitter was located at an elevation approximately 100 meters. Okay. So transmitter is located at 100 meters above the sea level. Okay. And the measured area is about 12 meters above sea level. The path length is about 3 miles. Transmission point about 100 meters. Reception point about 12 meters. Okay. Distance between transmitter to receiver is about 3 miles. So in this case, the received signal from the 4 dB gain antenna was 4 dB stronger. Okay. The received signal from a 4 dB gain antenna. 4 dB gain antenna is a transmitter. Okay. The received signal from 4 dB gain antenna is 4 dB stronger than the whip antenna under line of sight condition. Okay. Whip antenna is nothing but a type of roof antenna. Okay. So the transmitter is a 4 dB antenna, and it is a 4 dB stronger than the whip antenna. Okay. And what is the condition here in line of sight condition? So now we will study about out of sight condition. So this is what we would expect. However, the received signal from a 4 dB antenna gain, here also from the received signal from a 4 dB antenna gain antenna only. For example, here it is of 2 dB stronger. 2 dB stronger than whip antenna under out of sight condition. So, if the transmitter is of 4 dB gain, in a line of sight condition, it is 4 dB stronger than whip antenna. Next, if the transmitter is of 4 dB gain, and it is 2 dB stronger than whip antenna in out of sight conditions. These are the tests we are conducting. Okay, this is nothing but a study. So the reason for the later observation, okay, later observation means out of sight condition. The reason for the later observation is that scattered signals arriving under out of sight condition are spread over a wide elevation angle. Means in the previous step, it is only 2 dB stronger, not 4 dB stronger. Here it is 4 dB stronger in line of sight condition. Here it is only 2 dB stronger in out of sight condition. Okay. The reason is that spread over a wide elevation angle. There is a wide elevation angle, the quality decreases. So, a large portion of signals outside the elevation angle of 16 degrees cannot be received by a high gain antenna. If the elevation angle is more, then it cannot be received by a high gain antenna. In out of sight condition, okay, it affects, the elevation angle affects. Next, we may calculate the portion being received by a high gain antenna from a measured bandwidth. Okay, measured beamwidth, sorry. Okay, the beamwidth is measured, then it is easy to calculate the received power. Okay, received signal strength in a high gain antenna. Okay, so this is about the topic today. So I have studied about high gain antennas in this today's video lecture. Okay, in that we have discussed about what is a mobile antenna, roof mounted antenna, glass mounted antenna, and finally high gain antennas. Okay, by this we are putting a full stop to Unit 4, that is cell site and mobile antennas. Thank you.